It's time to set the budget, everyone. So how do you know how much money to put towards your next design project? It's an age-old question, and designer Kimberly Seldon is here in real life.
It's here
to answer the question, because
Yes.
it's been so long. I'm here and seeing you like within the monitor. Like, it's so nice to see you. So you are going to, we're going to talk about this, but you're going to actually test my financial skills, which is something I don't even want to put on display on TV. But first I want to ask, why is it so important to budget for your design projects?
Oh, wow. Well, unless the budget's unlimited, right? We all have a number we've got to hit, right? And sometimes it's a hard stop. And so you just want to go into the renovation or the decorating project knowing exactly what you're going to invest, and then you can apportion it appropriately. So what I have for you here, Tracy, is some very fake Canadian money.
I love it.
Hundreds, 500s,
Ooh.
50s. It's exciting. It's actually $25,000, and I'm going to give this to you.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you to apportion it over a variety of categories, including paint. So you've got this new living room you're going to decorate. You need to paint the walls, maybe to trim the ceiling, so paint.
Paint.
Then you've got window coverings. You have a nosy neighbor.
Okay.
Always looking
We need the
in.
drapes.
Yeah, so you're not in the country. You have privacy needs. And then there's furniture. You're going to need something to sit on.
Absolutely.
Right? Maybe a coffee table to put your feet on.
That one's so cute.
And electrical, electrical budget.
Ooh, I got to spend on electrical.
Everybody makes that face with electrical. Yeah, but it's good to have lights, right?
It's good to have lights.
Right? And then some
Lights are good.
flooring. We're going to assume that you have a floor underneath you, but we're talking about like carpeting now.
Got it. Okay, so I need an area rug, a carpet.
And then last but not least, accessorizing.
How much did you give me?
25,000 very fake dollars.
But are they very fake Toronto dollars? Because I don't have enough.
Very fake Toronto.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Yes, there is that. But come on, I'm going to get out of the way, and I'm going to see what you do. How much you give to each category.
Okay, so
starting with paint.
Let's put some time on the clock and let's test my financial knowledge. So
she's counting.
Well, I'm going to put a few thousand down on my paint.
Right.
Like maybe 3,000.
Okay.
On my paint.
I'm not giving you any hints, sister.
Well, I'm trying to get you to tell me something. Okay, so here we go. We've got drapes, and we know that they can be a little pricey, so I'm going to give that $3,000.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
I think you're doing just fine on your own there, little missy.
I brought some really nice furniture, so let's throw this money out there.
How much are we talking for furniture?
I'm going to do $5,000, and I hope that I already have a sofa, and I'm just looking at
you're going to reuse some of your nice
Well, I'm going to have to.
Nice.
You gave me $25,000.
Right, okay.
I'm going to do $2,000.
$2,000 for carpets. Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. One, two, three. I'm going to do $300 for accessories.
Oh, little purple ones for accessories. But you skipped electrical.
Listen, if you have knob and tube like we had, I'm doing the rest of it on electrical.
Honey, you've been burnt.
I have been burned before, and I've learned my lesson. So that's it. I don't know how I did, but I'm done. I spent all my money.
Okay, so here's what we did. We went back over past 30 years and we analyzed past projects.
Yeah.
And we created a percentage for each of these categories. So I'm going to give you an average. Some are more, some are less. But for example, in the paint category, we have 5% of the budget allocated to painting.
I overspent.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to look at the math here. Yes, you did. That would be $1,250. Now, of course, if you had popcorn ceilings or walls that were really badly damaged, you would have to spend a little bit more. But yeah, I think you put $4,000 down.
I did.
Did you? Okay, so $4,000 on paint. It's a little rich for paint. But let's see what happened over here when you got to the window coverings. $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. That seems...
I felt like that was reasonable because you're always saying the drapes are a lot of money, right?
Yes, but it's so off because are you ready? Window coverings, 30% of the budget. 30% because they often include blinds and draperies, expensive fabrics, trims, hand-done details. Sometimes there's multiple layers. So in point of fact, 30% of the budget comes out to $7,500.
I'm way under.
So you're a bit under. More. You're just going to be able to get,
take
you know, those fold-up paper shades from the hardware store?
Yeah.
That's your budget.
That's what I'm going to get.
That's what you get for drape.
Aluminum foil. Okay, let's talk furniture.
Furniture, $5,000. You already know.
I know. I was trying to get maybe a couple of chairs out of that, but as soon as you get a sofa, the sofa's like $2,500, $3,000
at least.
At
yeah.
least.
Yeah.
So
35% is what we're looking for. 35%, which amounts to $8,750, and even at that, Toronto dollars, that's going to be tight. You know that's going to be tight, right?
Yeah.
So then you're going to make choices. Where am I going to save a little bit of money?
Yeah.
You don't want to skimp on the sofa. We all know this because you sit on it all the time. But you don't have to spend like crazy on the end tables,
True.
on light fixtures, unless you're sitting or swinging from them. They should be sturdy. I don't even know how much is there electrical, so I'm going to skip that for this category here.
So
which
$2
is
grand.
$2,000. So area carpets are interesting because you can do a fine wool woven knotted carpet for $10,000.
True.
Or you can do a sisal seagrass kind of thing for a couple $1,000s.
Okay.
And that's kind of where you're at.
Yeah.
But in general, rugs account for about 10% of the budget, or
I'm close.
Yeah, $2,500. So
Okay,
you're not
so I'm
bad.
just under. I'm just under.
A little shy.
I'm a little shy.
Where's the money, Tracy? Because you only gave $300 to accessorizing.
I'm going to buy a vase.
Can I just show you? I want to show you a picture of a project that we did. No lie, this is like 25 years ago. She still loves her condo. Here's a condo with no accessorizing at all.
A little sterile.
Right?
Yeah,
and now
a little
take
cold.
a look with everything added in. Pillows, throws. I mean, it's a huge difference. So you have to save money for the finishing touches, about 15%.
Oh,
or
I was wondering how much.
$3,750. But $300, you got yourself a few nice vases.
Yeah.
Which will be lovely, no doubt.
Maybe 2 vases.
Which means you have given the electrician over $10,000.
First of all, that's my trauma speaking.
Right.
Because I've had ceiling to like basement to 3rd floor, knob and tube, and I should have thought to myself,
right,
it's a decor budget, it's not a reno budget. So maybe a little bit less for electrical. Way less for electrical.
It's really hard to avoid thinking about the what if scenario, right?
What's behind the wall?
But in general, a regular electrician is only about 2.5% of the whole project.
What?
It's not very much money.
We got fleeced.
Yeah. No. But if you find knob and tube, then you're going to need a lot more.
Yeah.
Which brings me to the category I hid from you, which was very naughty of me. 2 categories, actually. One is contingency. If you literally have $25,000 to spend and you apportion it the way you did, and something happens like knob and tube, you're really going to be in trouble. So you always want to hold back 10, 15, 20%, even if you can, for a contingency.
Okay.
But then we also have to factor in taxes, which is another 13%. And there's even another category, which is like moving freight, shipping costs, handling costs. Those are really big. So as you're thinking about that budget, add 30% on top of what you actually want to spend on goods, and you'll be in good shape.
I had not enough money. That is what's happening here.
Not enough money. Don't you know that?
Fun. Okay, I know you're the pro, but I've got a pro tip for our viewers when it comes to accessories and furniture. Check out HomeSense. They decked out the Cityline studio when we did our reno last fall, and it looks fantastic. Thank you for that lesson. I